Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Inside Williams-Brice Stadium for South Carolina, the Sandstorm team entrance is electric. The fans make this one of the most special venues in sports. Loud, proud, and rocking. That iconic entrance is one you've got to appreciate. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Razorbacks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's McAllister. I imagine he's going to get it.
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Man, you got that big old offensive line. You ain't got to do no tweaking. Y'all good.
Full on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
What? I think he bluffing me, man.
Running inside, it's Fuller. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on second and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available, scramble, give me an easy first down.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter.
It's a little tweak. It's just a better tweak game from last year.
Times a game, make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
I'm a huge fan of offensive aggressiveness to start a football game. I think the defense is getting settled in. They play up a little bit. They play a little bit more aggressive. They got more emotion, and the offense takes advantage. Nice big play over the top. Stay aggressive, offense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
They're dealing with a second and long. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. That can be a momentum builder to convert your first 3rd down and also get your quarterback in a rhythm throwing the slant.
That's so nice. You always want to do that. You want to start the game in a good rhythm, get your quarterback comfortable. Slants are easy, timing routes, get a 1st down. Now maybe open it up even more.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Throwing, Sellers. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there,
can't let him get hit too much. He'll start fumbling.
I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Zings it complete to the right. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
And this is why defensively, man, you want to keep your guy in the pocket. Like, once he starts to scramble, all the rules change, and now everybody's got to kind of adjust, and the running back just works towards the sidelines. As he starts to roll to the right, he creates a little bit of space, and they just dump it off. But it's a nice job by the QB buying some time.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
He's got him this time. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throwing catch.
As so many offensive coordinators script those first 10
RPO, run pass option.
Gold. Great first drive, moving the ball down the field, now set up to punch it.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Number 14, sets it kicking off.
And here's the return.
That quarterback Green is in the NFL now.
25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell out.
Got his man in the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Hop is trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Makes a man miss. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So After the break, they'll go back to work. They'll go to the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick them up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O.
Yeah, my dumb ass jumped.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the 1st down.
The run inside. It's Smith. Fighting off the defender. Got a little grass. He's at the tip. To the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Coming out with it, it's Harbor. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the...
Looking for a deep man. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. He's inside the 40. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Defense looks as if it's coming. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Jackson will throw. He lost one down the sideline. Caught. Touchdown, Arkansas. Once he got some room, it was over. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's Sellers to throw. Slips away. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? And the Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running inside. It's Fuller. He's there to make the stop.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that 1st down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Smith. Running wide open down the gut of the field. He's at the 10, and he scores! Touchdown Razorbacks! Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Sellers trying to escape and get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. The run inside. It's Fuller. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Quarterback gets enough. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. He's done this time and time again here in the 1st half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. He's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen.
Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. They'll stop him at the 37, and the defense comes up with a big pick. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Running inside, it's Smith. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. And that last carry pays off with a C-note, already at 100 yards.
And he's done it with so much balance and so much power and so much speed. He's really shown you that he's a great back in a multitude of ways. And guess what? It's still the 1st half.
And he's got it inside the 35. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Razorbacks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires left side at Smith. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Razorbacks take their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. From the red zone, looking for a man. Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds, and that's just on to the next down.
Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And They'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted to stop the threat. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Throwing, Sellers. Throws it deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Gamecocks will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Maybe some room here. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. And the Razorbacks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40.
That's another big run, and that's not surprising, honestly, guys, considering how much success he had in the first half. He was running wild against this defense, so let's not change anything. Let's just go back out, let's pound the rock, pound the football, and really threaten this defense and force them to have to tackle us.
Makes the grab on the left. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance, and when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking, they get everybody pretty excited. You might even get a woo, pig suit.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He'll take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Oh, that's a play the wide receiver would love to have back. You get those 50-50 opportunities as a wideout. You feel like that's your football. You're going to go high point it, pluck it, and make a play for your quarterback. Missed chance on it.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Touchdown, Arkansas! And the stomping has commenced.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's McAllister. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
We getting HUD out.
South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. Here's Sellers to throw. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Trying to move them on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
They go to the counter. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Jackson will throw. Under fire. And it's a sack.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. And the Gamecocks in the hurry-up.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards.
Time to take a shot. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
And man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard.
Snags it, and there's running room. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And the offensive line and the quarterback has to do their job on screens. They got to sell. Pass down the field, pass down the field. Offensive line releases. Quarterback now snaps his eyes to the running back. The running back does the rest with the big boys out in front, creating a path.
They go play action with Sellers. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Sellers finds his big tight end. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Moves away as he feels pressure. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, South Carolina! Great job by the back on the option.
And this offense finally gets something together and gets on the scoreboard. It's not over yet, but this is a good sign, man. They got the positive momentum. See if they can build on this, even though...
Touchdown, Gamecocks! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And this will be caught as they convert the 2. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off, needing just a few inches and going up top to get it. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its... There he goes! Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but, man, that clock is ticking. And they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team.
And that's really good tackling.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, going to the air. Throws for the tight end. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead, multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good, you know, late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to, listen, it's their job to stop you. I like it. Offense, doing what they do. Forget you, defense. Get a stop. That's your job, and you did it.
Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Still looking on the move. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because...
And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. 4th down, Sellers. Showing the bravado, throwing it back to the right. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Takes it back inside the 40. They'll mark him at the 39-yard line, and the interception has set up great field position. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Oh, they're after him. They've got him. Great pressure on this defense. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Makes the grab. It's clapped. Open space at the 25. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17. The Razorbacks will have it first and 10. They'll run it. It's Russell. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. And the Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. Jackson gonna throw it. Big guy smells it, and he cruises his way to the house.
So sportsmanlike.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to
They should have nailed that motherfucker out, man. You just gonna huddle aside like that. It's fucked up.
A 21-point cushion in the 4th. Fielded in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Throwing Sellers. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets past the marker. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. They really got things moving on this drive.
That boy, he beastie.
Comes from the 37.
And nigga wouldn't catch the ball for him.
Downfield on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Block for the nigga.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. A deep throw as the clock winds down. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Defense picks it up. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College.
Fuck it, we going back in. I totally smoked that game. I ain't even gonna lie. Got my ass toe up that game, but I'm going back in. It's the only way I'm gonna get better. My defense up. My offense up. Play game versus weather. No, that's not the right shit. I'm tripping. I'm in the dynasty. I need to go back to Road to Glory. I think. Nah. I was in Road to Glory. What the fuck is this shit called? Ultimate Team. There you go. It's a Road to College football play. Here we go. My bad. Seeing that my game ain't all that rough, I need to get me a better team. So I'm gonna go with Oklahoma. I'm damn sure I don't need to play any tier. I need to play like tier 18. I'm back in, y'all. Fuck it, I'm going again. My boy could play for Arkansas a while ago. Like, I should have beat him, though. I mean, I shouldn't have beat him, but you know what I mean. See what I was doing wrong. Everything. Let's go. Man, we ain't gonna find no juice. They running from Oklahoma for the wrong reasons. I ain't even that good. Watch this. Any tier, you find somebody quick. Told you. Now they're gonna line me up against Texas or somebody like that. Somebody playing with Notre Dame, Texas, Ohio State. It's gonna be some shit like
Welcome
that.
to the big house.
Oregon.
Michigan
Oh no, I playing
State.
Michigan. That's
It's the Oklahoma
Michigan
Sooners
thought cold too.
and the Michigan Wolverines. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Each and every season, this is one of my favorite games because these are the blue bloods of college football. Two of the winningest programs in the history of the sport. Oklahoma got the win last year against Michigan, and now with Kyle Whittingham under the helm, let's see how Oklahoma at Michigan kicks off here today in the Big House. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Wolverines will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. You know, Oklahoma's DNA is being tough. They have a whole drill about being tough named after them, the Oklahoma drill, and they won that one.
And we've seen that kind of come and go some throughout the years, but it started with serious physicality back in the day when they ran the option and just hit you in the mouth. But, you know, football's involved, and that's the one thing about this offense. Can they keep their physicality and assert their physicality? The good Oklahoma teams are physical.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Mateer, using his legs to buy some time. Nice move to keep running. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
The run inside. It's Robinson. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a heat. And they got it.
It's a curious play call offensively to try to throw after that great gain on the ground the snap before. If you're winning in the trenches up front, keep it going. Let the big fellas go to work. I don't like the idea of throwing the ball there.
To the air on 2nd down. Working that left side now. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back.
There's some room. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it on the run. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out. It's Marsh. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Headed outside, it's Marshall. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. They give it to him again. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll pull it down. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Making great decisions. That's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy I can't remember drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
First play of the period, first down here. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's going to take off. Here's a little room there. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. On target. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Wolverines had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone as he's run out of bounds at the 7.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
If you are a fan of old school running to rock, you absolutely love this drive. 80-plus yards. They've done it mostly on the ground. That last run now sets them up even closer to the goal line. And you can see these defenders, they're looking over to the sideline looking for answers. They don't know what the front needs to be, if they need to substitute more big guys on the field. They can't stop the running game.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
He'll bring it out. And he pumps it up inside the 20. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the Wolverines will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Marshall. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
They come to the line of scrimmage full of guts, passing on the field goal attempt that would give them the lead. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how about make no mistake about it? Line up, bring in the big boys. You know, you probably have a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. 4th down situation, and the offense comes through playing with a little physicality, a little muscle.
And they did tack on the extra point. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Lets it fly. Oh, what a grab, pulling it in with one hand. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Michigan.
I be doing the stupid shit.
Point pushes the lead to 14. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the 1st half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the big house. He'll take a deep shot here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try to at least...
But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Now he'll throw back into the middle. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. But they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Underwood throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Chambers. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. And as the ball bounces out of bounds, no dice on the onside kick attempt. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running inside, it's Marshall. Pick up of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. Trying to impose their will with the run. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Underwood to throw. Keeps looking downfield. He throws one to the left. And that ball is caught. One hand grab. All the way. Touchdown, Michigan.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air, it's Mateer. Rushes on him. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
He'll try to do it himself. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Sooners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Into the end zone for 6. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Throwing, Underwood. Escapes the pressure to his right. Going to try to get it himself. At the 40, there he goes. Turning it on. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30.
nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protect.
Fires toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Underwood. Looking to scramble. Moving out to the right. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Wolverines want to crank the tempo. Underwood in the gun on third down. Might be looking to run. He takes a chance and fires it across the field. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
He needed a little late boost from the crossbar, but he gets it to go through. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I don't know how much longer they could have gone trying that field goal. 50-plus, that's tough. The kicker will take it. He gave it everything he could, knocked it off the crossbar, it went in. Nice job.
Coming out with it, it's Sategna. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. The offense changing the play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Pulls and fires complete. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Snagged in the middle. It's Sategna. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. He's got it way down the field. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Y'all winning, y'all winning, y'all got it. Y'all got it, y'all got it.
We've reached the end of the period. And
Talking all that shit, you got it, you got it.
This has been utter domination through three quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
Detroit.
First down, they'll open up the final
Oh,
period.
shit. Motor City, wow.
From the red zone, he's going to throw
Touchdown.
it. Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. He'll set up to throw. Nice catch for the two-point conversion.
And no bones about it for this offense. 5 wide receivers, find the space, find the matchup. He identified it. Nice two-point conversion play.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return.
I've been trying to get my game up, my shit off. My shit way off. Where I'm from, you tell how I talk where I'm from, where I'm from.
So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense
Where
can't
I'm
do its job, they can put this one away. Quarterback now on the run, still looking.
Now I'm from Texas. South Texas.
Was too much. They get him at the 15. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that
No. Arkansas got the coldest run game on here, seem like.
Tempo, they're ready to do it again.
Myers on the move.
Oh, man.
He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Unleashes one. And here's the pick. And oh, did they need that right now. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The defense with the huge momentum.
You said you was gonna make it interesting.
They'll line up to go for two. Back to throw. It's Mateer. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Hit that one. That's a dumbass kick throw. I mean, take the one on ran into.
That'll elevate some sideline blood pressures. You just took the lead, and now you're giving away field position by kicking it out of bounds.
I think on line on the kicks. Should be glitching on line on the kicks. Get in there. Country shit down here ain't good.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Stop just across the 50.
What a defensive line at? Oh, got no defensive line.
The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry up.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
And the Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. Moving away from pressure. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back.
I don't know what's going on. My shit froze. There you go. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I couldn't pick shit. You good. I got you. Shit, you got me, I got you.
Didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Fires to the wideout.
Ah, where you at, fool? You just let it burn the shit out of you like that. Sorry ass form. What you doing out there?
Inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. The Wolverines go back to work
You got embarrassed out there. Toast. toasting that
Gliding
nigga
to the
lock.
right, still trying to make a play. Makes a grab and room to run. Touchdown, Michigan. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Big Blue with the response.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up to get it.
Oh, no, the ball popped out.
What that bitch in?
Scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Ball security is job security. You got to secure that football with two hands. I know it gets close and you want to reach it out, but you got to hang on to that football. Man, that's a missed opportunity on that two-point conversion.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Bringing the heat. He's brought down after a gain of about 5. Clock comes to a stop as we've reached the 2-minute
Surprised he didn't
timeout.
fumble that bit.
And the Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. He'll pull it down and run.
Get your ass down.
He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. From the gun. A shot toward the end zone.
Yeah.
This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance.
Yeah, man, my cousin told me that yesterday.
The snap sets up the throw. Into the
Ooh.
end zone for the 2-point conversion.
Except for them last 2 passes.
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Boy, they hope that one doesn't come back to bite them. The kickoff
It always bites us.
right after you take
Bullshit
the
ass
lead here in
kicks
the
they be
fourth
giving.
quarter, and all they need is a field goal to go back on top. Some misdirection with the counter.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Underwood. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The Sooners call timeout, and that's their last one. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
What the fuck? Good game.
Such a nice job at pass protection. You got the corner out there.
You let us back in it anyway. I could tell how you was running with the quarterback. We was finna get our ass whooped. I ain't talking about the open runs. I'm talking about the jukes.
Doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. And the Wolverines want to move quickly. Here's Underwood to throw.
And I think offense is
finding some room. The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that's why coaches hate to see their players try to lateral the football, because you don't practice it. It's just off the cuff. And that time, they put it on the ground. That's a lesson for that young man moving forward. I don't think you're going to see him trying laterals anytime soon.
Back to pass, it's Mateer. The throw, quickly complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the stick.
That nigga was out of bounds.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down.
And that's a great throw by this young man. Listen, he's had an up-and-down day. Actually,
snapped the ball already.
But this
what the fuck was going on? This nigga won't snap the ball.
great start. Let's see if he
That
can put
whole
this together.
shit.
Trailing late in this football game.
This nigga won't say 100%. That's crazy. Man, what kind of shit is that?
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
That's crazy.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock.
Ain't
Didn't
no
get the
fucking
snap
way.
off quickly enough. I'll bet he keeps an eye on that play clock this time. It's 2nd and 6.
He ate a trip.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll try to take it back. Mine is back finished with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. That is no good. Still leading by 2 after the miss. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them went down on top.
Yeah,
You just Afro girls, you don't got
That's the
pussy.
reason
You got
why
the
they're both
Afro.
ranked. They're both really good.
Afro.
And I tell you what, getting this win
got the
proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Play with this controller. I just lost online. When you get off of the screen, everybody, I got like 8 people watching me on stream. Watching me get my ass kicked.
I don't care what you say. You're gonna give all of it. You are going to be